What is up, everybody? It is AEW Smart Mark, and tonight's main event on the Dynamite Week 3 playlist is MJF and Wardlow against Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, and that match has some crazy implications, but first, let's hear from Kenny Omega. Ever since the beginning of AEW, people have wanted to see me hold the AEW World title, and now that my tag team with Hangman has run its course, and I am the undefeated in singles competition, and I am the #1 contender for the world title after my impressive win over TNT champion Darby Allin last week, it seems inevitable that the best bout machine, Kenny Omega, is going to walk out of All Out as your new AEW World Champion. Oh! Speaking of World Champion, that is the World Champion's music that we hear here. And Brian Cage, I guess, taking offense to Kenny Omega saying he's going to win the world title. Cage coming out here, and he looks mad. I can't blame him. Let's see what our world champion has to say. Brian Cage, a man of few words usually. I'm not a promo guy. I'm a machine of destruction, and nothing and no one can clean me or sleep me away. Oh, a big headbutt by Brian Cage right into the face of Kenny Omega, and right away officials trying to break it up. Brian Cage gets a quick cheap shot in, but we've got officials there shutting this down. And man, absolutely crazy there. And now we see MJF on his way down to the ring. Like I said, this match has crazy implications. There will be a fatal four-way at All Out. 3 of the competitors for that match have already been decided. They will be Lance Archer, who won earlier tonight against Jon Moxley. There will be Kenny Omega, who we just heard from. Obviously, world champion Brian Cage is in the match, because it is a world title match. And the 4th man will be decided in this match here tonight in our main event. Whoever gets the pinfall in this match between Jungle Boy, Wardlow, Luchasaurus, and MJF, the man with the pinfall will be the 4th man in the all-out world title fatal 4-way matchup. MJF has already said he's not worried about any miscommunications between him and his teammate, because they've already agreed that should Wardlow win, he will give that world title opportunity to MJF. I have not heard any sort of agreement like that coming out of the Jurassic Express camp. I believe they're a true team, and they'd be happy for each other no matter which one of them could possibly win this match. However, on MJF's side of things, I don't think he sees things as fairly as the rest of us do, so he likes to see things in a way where he gets the advantage. That's his style. Right here, he has the advantage on Jungle Boy, but Jungle Boy quickly able to take back control. Pushes MJF into the corner, and up and over with a big release German suplex. A lot of power from the younger, smaller Jungle Boy, and a lot of power there flexed by MJF as he was able to hit that modified powerbomb on Luchasaurus. But now Luchasaurus rolls him up, and oh man, great back and forth action there between Luchasaurus and MJF. Both men so close to getting the victory here in this match. And now Luchasaurus has the chokeslam hooked. MJF certainly has been in the ring for a long time. When Wardlow was tagged in, he tagged in quick, and he tagged out even quicker. And now MJF dropped on his head by Luchasaurus in the pinfall. Should Luchasaurus be going to the main event at All Out? No! MJF able to get off the mat. And MJF able to crawl over and make that tag to Wardlow. And now the 2 big men going at it. Wardlow hits a DDT. Will that be enough? It will not. And now, fireman's carry lift. Flips him out of it and drops him down. That's a lot of weight to be dropping down on the mat. MJF gets in the ring. Didn't do anything to try to cut Jungle Boy off there. I don't know if you noticed that. Now look at that. Both the moves happening at the same time. There's so much action to try to call. All happening at the same time. Luchasaurus and Wardlow are legal men. And Luchasaurus with the pin on Wardlow. Not enough again. MJF not even up on the apron. If Wardlow wanted to tag, no such option for him right now. As MJF just kind of maybe resting and waiting to get into this match until the perfect time. He is certainly an opportunistic wrestler. And speaking of opportunistic, you see Wardlow there tried to get very opportunistic using the ropes. And now MJF again going to work on that arm, trying to secure that submission victory. All the times he's been in the ring, all of his attacks, focusing on the arm of Luchasaurus, focusing on the arm of Jungle Boy. Whereas Wardlow using so much of his power game to have a well-rounded attack. Luchasaurus taunting here. This might be a bad thing here, Luchasaurus. You might want to keep the pedal to the metal with an opportunity to go to the world title. None of these men ever having held a world title in a major federation here like AEW, so certainly a great opportunity for any of these four. Oh, and there's Luchasaurus gets busted open. I don't know how we could tell through that mask, but we could figure it out somehow. He's bleeding, and look at this now. They're going to steal a page out of the Jurassic Express's playbook. Jurassic Express loves to do that with Marko, with Jungle Boy, with the height and power of Lucha. And I think they were kind of being facetious there. And now Wardlow got the submission locked in. And this might be it. If Luchasaurus taps, that's it. MJF goes to the Fatal 4-Way and All Out for the world title. He does not tap. And MJF saying, powerbomb him and tag me back in to Wardlow. And Wardlow maybe going to do exactly that. No, Wardlow just going for the pin. I don't think MJF sees it. He's turned around talking to the crowd. Holy cow! Wardlow just stole that victory from MJF. Wardlow didn't do a powerbomb. He didn't do a darn thing. MJF should have went for the pin. He was scared, I think, to some degree maybe, to continue to try to fight Luchasaurus. He wanted the bigger Wardlow to inflict a little bit more damage before he tried to snap on that Salt of the Earth submission hold again. But Wardlow saw the opportunity and jumped on it. I don't know that this matters. MJF claims Wardlow's going to give him the title opportunity anyway. We're going to maybe see if we can get Tony Schiavone, get down there at ringside and get a quick word with the winners of this match. You can see right here, MJF and Wardlow in the ring. And right there, I just saw MJF. He screamed it. He said, next week. Right now, these guys are happy. They won this match. They're on the same page. One of them going to that world title. I think it's Wardlow, but MJF says, we'll talk next week. So, we'll see. We'll see how things turn out. Fans, thanks for watching. Check out the link in the description. Until next time, peace.